So high above the clouds, where the air thins and time slows, lies a realm older than empires. The Pamir Mountains, known as Bamidanya, the roof of the world, in Persian the Pamirs stretch across Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan, Afghanistan and China. This is not just a mountain range. It is a cathedral of stone and sky, where glaciers breathe, eagles rule the thermals, and silence sings louder than any symphony. Born of fire and collision, the Pamirs are where continents collided. Millions of years ago, the Indian subcontinent smashed into Eurasia, not with destruction, but with creation. Peaks erupted like frozen tsunamis, valleys plunged like wounds of the gods, and from that cataclysm rose giants. Kongatag, 7,649 meters, China's highest peak outside the Himalayas. Ismail Somoni Peak, 7,495 meters, Tajikistan's crown jewel, once called Communism Peak Mustag Ata, the father of ice mountains, sacred to Silk Road travelers. These are not mountains to be conquered, they are mountains to be witnessed. Land of ancient winds and enduring souls. The Pamirs are home to the Kyrgyz and Pamiri people, guardians of a culture carved by altitude and isolation. In stone villages like Merkhab and Korog, families live as their ancestors did, herding yaks, weaving wool on handlooms, sipping salted butter tea in homes warmed by dung fires. Their faces, weathered by wind and sun, hold stories older than written history. They greet strangers with open hands and naan flatbread, saying, "The mountains test you, but they also protect you. If you listen, they teach you how to live." The Pamir Highway, Earth's loneliest road, stretching over 1,200 kilometers from Dushanbe to Osh. The M41 Pamir Highway is one of the world's most epic and treacherous drives. You'll cross Okbatal Pass at 4,655 meters, one of the highest vehicle-accessible passes on Earth. At Lake Karakol, a sapphire eye in a desert of stone formed by a meteorite strike 25 million years ago. Wakhan Corridor, a sliver of land where Afghanistan kisses China, patrolled by Marco Polo sheep and snow leopards. No billboards, no gas stations, just raw, unfiltered earth. Wildlife of the high realm. Here, nature wears armor and moves in silence. Snow leopards, ghosts of the crags, rarely seen, deeply sacred. Marco Polo sheep, with curling horns like celestial crowns, named after the explorer who first described them. Pamir ibex, climbers of impossible cliffs, masters of balance. Himalayan marmots, whistling sentinels of the alpine meadows. And above them all, the golden eagle, wings spanning 2 meters, ruler of the thin air. Starry sanctuaries, at night, the Pamirs become a planetarium without walls. With almost zero light pollution, the Milky Way spills across the sky like liquid silver. Locals say the stars here are closer, that you can whisper wishes to them and they'll carry them to God. Astrophotographers come from across the globe and leave humbled. You don't shoot the stars here, You receive them. Spiritual heartbeat. The Pamirs are more than rock and ice. They are a spiritual crossroads. Zoroastrian fire temples once glowed here. Buddhist monks meditated in cliffside caves. Ismaili Muslims still gather in Jamad Khanas, reciting poetry under starlight. Ancient petroglyphs tell stories of sun gods and mountain spirits. This is a land where faith is not shouted, it is breathed. Why the Pamirs matter today. In a world of noise, speed, and screens, the Pamirs remain. A sanctuary of silence, a laboratory of climate change. Glaciers here are retreating faster than almost anywhere on Earth. A testament to resilience of people, wildlife, and ecosystems surviving against all odds. To visit the Pamirs is not tourism, it is pilgrimage. Final whisper from the mountains. Come with empty hands, leave with a full soul. The Pamirs do not give souvenirs, they give perspective. You are small here, and that is the greatest gift.